Typically, I just go straight to lunch. I'm so hungry and I'm not free until noon, so extra hour. I'm just gonna have this protein bar. Tastes all right. Let me see what I want to cook. So I went grocery shopping yesterday and spent about $85. I did a sticky note to remind myself to film. Get some rice, some eggs out here, some bacon, and some sundubu, scallions, and bean sprouts. A little bit of oil, but not too much because I'm putting bacon in anyways. Rice, and then my lunch. Oh, so tasty. Around this time, I eat like junk food. There's a whole tub of popcorn, like right there. I did buy apples at the grocery store, so I feel like I should at least clean that before they get rotten. Have a nice snack. Chances are, I'll probably have some chips anyways before I go to the gym. Man, I bought a lot of those apples at the grocery store thinking I was gonna... That's the only time I ate peanut butter and apples. A new room. You guys like it? If you don't, too bad. So it's not just a tub of cheese popcorn, it's supposed to be a combination of cheese and caramel, but Evan doesn't like the cheese because it gets stale, so he ate all the caramel, which is why all there is cheese, which is why all I'm picking up is cheese. It's not good. It's a lot of meat. Man, I had a lot that night. We were supposed to do trivia night, which is why we went out and got pizza on a pretty nice deal, but we went there too late and all the spots were filled. So why did I go? It's about 10 a.m. These are leftover ingredients from when I made Chipotle chicken tacos 2 days ago. The pad thai that I learned to make last week from a recipe. Some lime on here and then some sriracha sauce. Definitely will be eating it for a bunch of more meals because I made so much of it, so. Yeah, it's good. The reason why I like to cook at home, working remote, is because you just have access to the ingredients that you buy. So I have expectations of what I'm gonna cook for lunch or dinner on days I am gonna cook for lunch and dinner, the expected time it's gonna take. So I think in that aspect, I have control in the kind of food that I want to cook and I want to eat. That's why I like doing it working remote. That was my first attempt at steak. That was not bad. I was going for medium rare, but that's a really well done steak. All that juice is butter. Yeah, I don't really keep calorie counts. I should. It's the same thing I'm having for breakfast. I just found out that you're not supposed to microwave the cold rice before making fried rice and kimchi fried rice. I've been making it not so correctly for about a year now. And one thing I did not know about Baltimore, which is kind of foolish for me to admit, is that they do have a good section or a good selection of Asian ingredients and Asian groceries at like your typical Safeway or Publix. So I've been implementing more of that within my recipes, but the physical environment makes it difficult for me to crave Asian foods. And the reason why I like cooking in bulk is I like to cook for my roommates and my roommate now. And I do like to save and like eat it later. So I save a meal of cooking. I save some time regarding that. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Dang it. Is this cooked or? I got my roommates hooked on this rice seasoning thing again. Had it on top of the rice when I cooked the steak yesterday. Can't really go wrong with kimchi fried rice. So I'm gonna put this on Instagram and then I'm gonna eat it and then I'm gonna keep working. During that time from lunch until now, I've just ate another one of these protein bars. I made so much of the kimchi bokkeumbap. Like I'm almost done with like the stuff that's in my Tupperware right now. So that's all I ate today. These are all yum yum sauce. No, this is yum yum sauce. I missed an entire day of filming food. Why? Because I had to take it wasn't an emergency trip. I took a spontaneous weekend trip up to New York to move a lot of my stuff, go on an IKEA run, and stuff like that. Oh, speaking of that, I'm in New York now. I'll do a separate video on that. But Saturday, my first meal was actually dinner because I love riding the mega bus. And we went to a Oaxacan place called, I need to look it up, Ruta, Oaxaca, Mexican cuisine. And one of the best spare ribs I've ever had in my life. And that's kind of it, what I had. I only had one meal. But I went on an IKEA run, and so I had a shit ton of meatballs. Meatballs, pretty good. Fries, delicious. They have rice. Don't get the rice. The rice is disgusting.
That's the mild.
Mexican? It's too hot out. Lavender? Yeah. Go. There it is. Oriental Chinese food. Tuesday, it's the final day. So far I had just the remaining of my takeout yesterday and a protein bar. And I went grocery shopping today, spent about $60 something on it. What I typically pick up when I go to the grocery store is like 7-minute freezer things it tastes all right and it does its job and I get full at the end. Minimal effort. Gonna cook it in this pot, this ramen pot that I have. All right, this doesn't look that appetizing. Why am I watching this? I'm gonna go watch Phantom of the Opera this weekend. That's why I'm watching it and I'm fucking excited. What the dubstep am I listening to? I think those were like one of my favorite tacos, the Chipotle chicken tacos. It's got the red kick of spice, you got your black beans. Never had Chipotle chicken in adobo sauce. You gotta get that, it's absolutely good. But I was never someone that liked cooking, or never someone that really valued cooking. It used to be just my basic pasta with canned sauce or just chicken with paprika on it, and that's just kind of like the basic cooking that I did. But some of the reasons why I started cooking, like, not really from scratch, but like without taking any shortcuts. One, I think it looks more attractive. Two, I see an increase in both my physical and mental health. Go to the grocery store, find different types of ingredients that I've never seen before. If I cook the food, I am more aware of what goes into my mouth. Even, I guess I don't really do that, but you know, you're gonna enjoy the kinds of foods that you cook if you spend the effort to look for the ingredients and cook it, I guess. And that puts you in a more happy sentiment. I spend around 80 bucks a week on groceries. How much do I spend eating out? That really varies. I would like to hope that I average about $80 to $100 a week eating out as well. So that's about the same as getting groceries, but the difference is I'm eating a lot more with my own cooking than I am eating out. And the reason why I was saying it's an outlier is just because, you know, some days I'm gonna be traveling, I'm gonna be eating out a lot more. Other days I'm gonna be home a lot more, and I'm gonna be cooking, and I'm gonna be saving more money on food. And now that I'm in New York, I am now going to be fat and broke. Anyways, that's what I ate throughout the week. I'm glad it looks like an upgrade from my college diet, which was Subway, spicy Italian on Italian herbs and cheese every week. Upgrade from the Chipotle burrito bowl that I got every week. Upgrade of East China Wok that I got once a week. I'm adulting.